No wonder this episode is called Bully. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me again this week. For you, it's only been a week. For me, I haven't filmed in 3 weeks, which means I also haven't watched Heartstopper for 3 weeks. It has been killing me, especially because we're near the end now. And somehow, I've been able to avoid spoilers. I don't know how that's happened, but I think I've managed it. Obviously, we are coming to the end of Heartstopper now. We've only got 2 episodes left. So, I need your help. I need some recommendations on what you want to see me watching next. I have a couple of ideas. I did have a comment saying that someone wanted me to watch The Wild, which I am down to watch. I know that it has been out for a while now though. I'm also aware that season 3 of Love Victor is coming out in mid-June, I think it is. So that's another option. Let me know if you would want to see that. Another thing that I've seen in my comments is people saying that they want me to react to Young Royals. I have already watched season 1, but I could do a rewatch of it. I haven't watched it since I watched it when it first came out. Happy to do a rewatch if people wanted to see me do that as well. Let me know. If anyone has any other shows that they want me to react to, please let me know and I'll check through your comments and make a decision on what I'm going to react to next. So I'm so sad that Heartstopper is coming to an end, but I'm super excited to react to something else, especially something that you guys have recommended to me. Let's just start episode 7 of Heartstopper.
Going somewhere?
Jesus, Tori.
What?
How did you just appear out of nowhere?
Older sister magic?
I didn't realise that Tori was
Where are
older.
you going?
Nick's invited me around to the cinema with his friends.
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
What?
No,
With
nothing.
Nick's friends.
Glad Nick's such a nice friend.
Well, yeah, he is. But, actually,
Dating.
me and Nick, we're kind of going out.
Called it.
Yeah.
You can't tell anyone, though. He's not even up to his mum.
Hanging out with his mates now.
Yeah.
Why?
Seen them at parties and stuff.
I'm not
They
sure.
don't seem that nice.
They're not
contented.
very
I'll be
nice.
fine.
None of them know about you and Nick.
No.
Obviously not.
Okay. So is he your boyfriend?
We're not ready to label it yet. We're just... You know...
You know.
Shut up.
Well done though. Your crush on him was super embarrassing.
Go away.
Tori's a good sister.
If you wanted to come over, just to hang out. We hang out at school, though.
Oh.
I thought... Since we're boyfriends...
What? We're not boyfriends. Why would you think we're boyfriends?
Ben has really messed Charlie up. I don't think that I was fully aware of the damage that Ben did. Like, it was obvious that the way that Charlie was acting, because he's so like, are you okay, Nick? Are you sure you're alright with this? Oh, I've touched you. Are you sure you're okay with that? It was obvious that there was some trauma from what had happened with Ben, but Ben really fucked up with Charlie and it's messed Charlie up so bad. I feel so bad for him because I would assume, because Charlie's only like 14 here, I would imagine that's probably his first relationship as well. So you're still figuring out what it's like to be in a relationship. That's the only experience that Charlie has of being in a relationship with someone, and it was super toxic. So he thinks that that's normal, which it's not. I hate Ben. I hate Ben. I'll say it again. I hate Ben.
If any of those boys says anything, does anything nasty, you just call me, okay?
Yes.
Nick's gonna be there. I'll be fine.
Good parenting. Aww. Cuties. But Charlie has good parents. Or a good family support system.
Are you sure your friends are gonna be okay with me being here?
Yeah, of course. You'll be fine. Ben and Harry aren't coming. What, are you nervous?
I don't know.
At least Ben and Harry aren't
Think
coming.
it's like gay nerd.
Well, you kind of are a gay man.
Shut up, rugby lad.
Nick better have told his friends that Charlie was coming.
That's me.
Oh, fuck. Harry and Ben are here. Great.
Who, Charlie? Never even spoken to him.
Oh, fuck off, Ben.
Never bring a girl with you.
Let's get popcorn.
Why? I mean, it would be a lot to bring a girl on this, whatever the fuck this outing is, with like 10 rugby lads who were absolute pricks. I mean, obviously he has brought a date, but why would he bring a date? I don't know why he's brought Charlie, to be quite honest. This isn't a bring a date setting. This is hang out with your mates. Hang out with the lads, who are all absolute bellends. I don't know why he's brought Charlie. I know he wants to spend time with Charlie, and that's really sweet. But I don't think that this was the place to bring Charlie when his friends have bullied him. I know Charlie is on the rugby team, but they don't accept him. Harry's a prick. Ben's a prick. I know he didn't think that they'd be there, but still. Come on, Nick. This was not a good idea. This was a terrible idea. Ben saw that. Nick's wonderful. I've said it many times before and I will say it again. Nick is wonderful.
So, Charlie Spring, quick question. What's it like being gay?
Ugh, fuck off, Harry.
You don't seem that gay, to be honest. I mean, you do sound sort of gay, but that's it. Do you like musicals?
You're
Harry,
such a
can you just piss off,
bellend,
please?
Harry. The thing is, I can't decide who I hate more, Ben or Harry. I think I probably hate them equally, because as soon as I'm like, I hate Harry more, Ben does something, or we're shown aftershocks of what Ben did and the consequences that that's had for Charlie and the trauma that it's caused him, and then Harry goes and does shit like this in front of everyone. Like, he's just trying to belittle him in front of everyone. I think potentially he feels threatened by Charlie, because so I actually did buy the book, well, the graphic novel, and I started reading it, and in the novel Charlie's popular, which they don't seem to show that in the show. So I can only imagine that Harry's threatened by that, especially now that Nick, who potentially was close to Harry before, Nick and Charlie are so close now. Maybe he is just threatened by Charlie, and that's why he's trying to belittle him in front of everyone. It would make sense if that's the situation.
I don't know.
What about Harry Styles? He's pretty sexy.
He is.
I guess.
Just leave it.
Well, are
What
you
about
into
Nick?
Harry Styles, Harry?
He's hot.
Oh.
You're joking. Nick's not even my type.
You definitely have a crush on him.
No.
You do.
Stop.
Wow.
Take a joke, man.
That's got to be hard to hear for Nick as well. I mean, obviously Charlie doesn't mean it.
Wait. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
No.
It's not.
Harry was being a complete idiot and some of the others were being really unfriendly and I should have just left.
Nick, I'm honestly used to it by now.
You
I'll
shouldn't
see you at school.
be used to it though, Charlie. Just because you're used to it doesn't make it okay. Oh, fuck off. Absolutely not.
Charlie.
Absolutely not.
I saw you holding hands with him in the cinema.
Yeah, fucking and.
Are you going out with him then?
Frankly,
No.
it's
You are getting.
none of your fucking business.
Don't lie. Well, I believe that you're not going out with him. As if anyone would ever want to go out with someone as desperate as you.
You did?
Yeah.
Are you joking? You actually thought I liked you. You were just there like some tragic loser with barely any friends who ate lunch alone every day and let bullies walk all over you. I never liked you. I'm not even gay. I just felt really sorry for you.
Okay, right. I've massively misjudged this situation. Ben is so much worse. Because obviously what Harry's doing is awful and he's an absolute prick. And belittling someone in front of a lot of people isn't great. But it doesn't affect Charlie in the way that Ben does. Charlie doesn't really take that home with him. Obviously it's horrible to be bullied by someone like that. But it's not as personal as what Ben is doing. So having someone that you thought cared about you say, oh, no one will ever care about you, no one would ever want to be with someone as desperate as you, is so much worse than what Harry's doing. Charlie, even though it's awful, being out in high school, I think Charlie probably expects that there's gonna be people like Harry. Ben is a completely different situation.
Ready to go?
And this is gonna massively affect Charlie's relationship with Nick. And Nick is gonna have to fight for him, and I really hope that he does. I think he's going to, from what we've seen so far. Obviously I love Nick,
Are you okay?
but he's gonna have to
What was that?
pull him out of this hole.
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I love Charlie's dad. Yes, Nick, yes, Nick, yes, Nick.
Go on then. What's your problem with Charlie?
He doesn't exactly fit in with us, does he? Can't play rugby. He's got this weird friend who won't leave me alone. You can't just bring some gay boy into our group and expect us all to immediately love him.
So this is a problem with him being gay?
Come
Yes.
on. None of us are being homophobic.
Oh, just shut up, Harry!
The fuck?
You made him so
You
uncomfortable
was
with your gay question.
so
Someone really
homophobic.
needs to learn to take a joke.
No,
It
you
wasn't a
weren't joking,
joke.
though, were you?
No.
You just saw the perfect opportunity to make someone feel miserable
Yes.
and humiliated, as usual.
I'm
Yes.
sure he can deal with it. Well, he's probably used to it by now.
That doesn't make it right.
Aw, you're getting so angry.
He's only used to it because
Can
you've
This is
been
a pathetic
doing it for
little
years
fact.
to him. You did not say that you weren't homophobic and then use that word. No.
So are you going to tell me what happened?
No.
There's not really anything to tell.
Oh, Nikki, come on, baby.
Harry was saying
Oh.
some really nasty stuff about Charlie. He's been really gross and mean about him for ages, and I lost it. I'm just so angry at myself for not seeing that all of my friends suck.
Yeah,
Sweetheart, you know fighting's
They
not the
do.
answer.
I know. He just used a really bad word.
he did.
I see. Charlie's a really special friend, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Your mum knows, Nick. She knows.
Yeah.
And you
He is.
know that she knows. You're just not talking about it, which I 100% get. And then he has to
Listen to your
walk
boyfriend.
past it all.
I know I'm attractive, mate. There's no need to stare.
What happened to you?
Ask Nick Nelson. He's got some serious anger issues.
Did you have a fight?
You just can't seem to take a joke anymore. Like, you know I was only joking in the cinema, don't you?
No.
Yeah, he starts a fight when I've done nothing wrong.
What's going on? You okay?
It's fine. Let's just go.
You're right, mate. You want to fight too?
You clearly didn't get hugged much as a child, but if you're craving human contact that badly, you could just say so.
Tao has the
Leave it.
best
Everything's fine.
insults for
maybe
Harry.
listen to your boyfriend. At least he knows his place.
You do not say that in front of Tao. I actually love how Tao stands up against Harry. And he has the best comebacks. Like, seriously, some of the best lines. I don't think Charlie's going to be happy about this. Oof.
What happened?
Oh, yeah. I kind of got into a fight
With Harry.
after you left, and I went back to the group. He started saying some things about you. I just lost it. And punched him, and yeah.
This is how much he cares about
Didn't have
you,
to do that.
Charlie.
I promise. I'm used to people saying stuff about
No,
me.
but you shouldn't have to be.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like, people shouldn't be saying stuff about you in the first place.
Yes.
You shouldn't have to put up
You
with
shouldn't
anything
have
like
to
that.
be okay with it, Charlie.
Sorry.
No.
You're not allowed to say the S word.
He's not angry with you. He's angry at the situation.
I don't even want to be friends with those people anymore.
I don't expect you to dump your friends for me.
They're not friends.
Some other rugby boys are nice.
Even they just
Stood there.
stood there.
Yep.
I'm tired of all of them.
But, I mean, I know Charlie's taken this massively to heart and he thinks that he's at fault for the fact that Nick's losing his friends. It's not even really fully about Charlie. Nick's just seeing them for who they are. Nick wouldn't be okay with this, regardless. Oh, we're back to the start when he was eating alone in the art room.
I'm not surprised Nick started a fight with him. If Harry's being a dick to Charlie, of course.
Is there something actually going on between Nick and Charlie?
Yes.
There is, isn't there?
Oh, she doesn't want to lie to you.
Yeah. They're going out.
Tao's going to be really hurt that Charlie didn't say anything. Eesh.
Who else knows?
Everyone.
Isaac, Tara, and Darcy.
Sorry about earlier. I know it's not your fault he hasn't told me.
Charlie just wants to tell you.
I think I know why he hasn't. He thinks that I'll accidentally say something stupid and out Nick to all of Nick's mates. And obviously he cares more about Nick's feelings than mine.
No, that's
Once you get into a relationship, friendships
not
don't
it.
matter anymore.
Well,
I don't think that he cares more about Nick's feelings than he does Tao's. I just think that he understands Nick's situation in a way that Tao never could, because he has come out. He's been in the place that Nick is, which is where he's hiding it. And obviously, as much as Tao can empathise with that situation, he's never going to fully understand what that feels like because he's not been there. And I think that that's why he is so concerned about telling Tao. And I do think that Tao is right. Charlie is potentially concerned that Tao is going to say something and accidentally out Nick, which would be horrific. And I know he wouldn't do it on purpose, but I get it. Tao can kind of like blow up and lose his temper sometimes. When Harry is a prick.
He just thinks you'll force Nick to watch Donnie Darko like you did with us.
Shut up! It's a good movie. It's just complicated.
Tao and Elle are so cute. I ship it. Oh, that's not going to be good. Oh, Tao. No. Oh, fuck. Charlie is getting pulled in a couple of directions.
Alright, mate.
Shit.
Not in the mood for that fight, then?
Only if it's in the form of a board game or a cake eating contest.
What's this?
Hey,
Tao and Elle. Who's Elle?
just give it back.
Aw, did your girlfriend draw it?
Give it back now.
Come and get it.
Wait, lads, look at it.
Oh.
I hate you!
You're gonna regret that!
This is really hard because as much as Harry deserved that, and we shouldn't be placated to Harry, but I think the reason why he bullies people is because he has low self-esteem. And him getting embarrassed in front of all of his friends is going to make things so much worse. That's not to say that Tao shouldn't have done anything. I don't know what was the right thing to do in that situation, but I think things are going to get so much worse for Tao and potentially also for Charlie. And therefore Nick as well, which is just going to be fucking shit.
And I just think... I mean, the fight with Harry was my fault.
It wasn't.
It wasn't, though.
It was. It was my fault.
It wasn't.
Becoming friends with you and, you know, everything that's happened. I've been making your life really difficult.
You've been making his life
So I
really
was thinking
great.
maybe it would be better
No.
if if we just...
Come on, apparently Harry Green's fighting some year 10 by the picnic tables.
You know exactly who that is, Charlie. Oh, Tao. Oh, no, 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 no. Nick. Nick, save him. Yeah. Oh.
What happened? Why didn't you tell me about you and Nick? What? I thought we were friends, but I guess you just forgotten about me. Tao, this is all your fault. Just leave me alone.
Ah. Charlie already feels like this is all his fault. That was the worst thing for Charlie to hear right now. Before I started this episode, I was like, right, I'm going to be upbeat. I was so serious in episodes 5 and 6. I'm going to be like super upbeat about it. We're just going to be like, oh, that's cute, blah, 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 blah. And then we get this episode and I can't be upbeat about it because everything has fallen to shit. I hate Harry. I hate Ben. I feel so awful for Charlie. Oh, I just want to give him a hug. And Nick as well, because Charlie's pushing him away. I feel like obviously Nick knows why Charlie's pushing him away, but I don't think he knows fully why, because he doesn't know what Ben's done. He only knows what Harry's done, because Ben's doing it in private. I've said it so many times before, but this series is so good. I'm loving it so much. I cannot wait to watch episode 8, because I need to know what happens, and I need to know that Nick saves my boy Charlie. Not that he needs saving, but if you enjoyed watching this episode with me, then be sure to give this video a like. I will be uploading the final episode of Heartstopper next Tuesday, so please subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss it. As I said at the start of the video, please put any recommendations for new shows that you want me to react to down in the comments section. If you would like to follow me on social media, I am at Jaffa Takes on both Instagram and TikTok. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time.